Hey GPNZ crew, Sam here, how's it going? Hey, thanks to all the comments and likes and things that people have been giving the posts that I've been making lately. I really like it. It's great to hear the feedback. And I know there's a whole bunch of new growers out there. When I said that the pumpkin on my vine wasn't a keeper and I'm waiting for another one, and also in the blog post and that I mentioned the same sort of thing, I think a lot of growers were sort of worried about the pumpkins that they may have already got pollinated or what they are going to pollinate. I think for first time growers especially, it's important to just realize having a pumpkin growing, that's an awesome achievement. Like, that's your goal, is to get a pumpkin growing. So if you're already at that stage, you're already pollinated, good luck, well done. But optimal pumpkin placement on the vine, in general, this is what the general thinking is. Depending on your plant size, which you will want to be as big as possible in the size that you have to grow, you will then want a pumpkin about 10 or 15 feet down the main vine. What's that, 3 meters and about 4.5 meters. Between 3 and 4.5 meters down the main vine. You'd ideally want the pumpkin growing off the main vine. If you can't get it growing on a main vine, not a problem. You can grow on a side vine. People have done that. People have grown record pumpkins on a side vine. It's all doable. The reason you want it that far down the vine is you have all the leaves and plant behind the pumpkin that is buried into the ground, sucking up nutrients and pumping all its energy into growing that fruit. That's basically the main idea. Also, if you're growing down the main vine and you're near the end of it, you can put in a slight S-curve into that vine at some point, because as a giant pumpkin grows and that vine's attached to the side of it and it grows upwards, it's pulling on that vine. So you want, if possible, to have a little bit of slack so the pumpkin doesn't break itself off the vine. Now, you can also move that pumpkin. There's methods to doing that, usually with big straps, and sort of ratchet it a little bit and slide it. That's another benefit of growing on top of sand, nice smooth base. That's what you're going to want underneath your pumpkins. That means the bottom of your pumpkin is going to stay dead flat. As for pumpkins, it's okay to get as many growing as you can right now. If you're hand pollinating or letting nature do its own thing, either way is fine, depending on if you want to control it, or you can just, hope that everything works out for you. But either way, you want to let those pumpkins grow until they're the size of a basketball. When they're that size, they're set. That's when you can start making decisions. When they're that big, they're going to keep growing. But when you're looking at them, you can say this one is in a terrible spot for whatever reason. It might be pulling on the vine, it might be hard to get out if it grows into a massive pumpkin, or on the main vine it's going to be better because that's a bigger vine, more nutrients in theory. You can do all of that. Also, looking at the pumpkins themselves, you might be able to see that, hey, that pumpkin over there is growing a lot faster than that pumpkin. We'll go with that one. At that point, you can chop them off. You could grow 2 or 3 pumpkins if you wanted to, but if you're going for the biggest and the best, you will probably 99.9% of the time want 1 pumpkin per pumpkin plant. Hopefully that helps answer some questions, might make you want to ask more questions. That's fine, just let me know. Anyway, until next time, I'm Sam. Keep checking out stuff. Thanks for all the comments, and I hope you're having a great day.